Hello. These new trucks from WPL, these military trucks, have gotten popular these days. They're mostly a toy grade truck, but the bodies on them are really nice for the price. They're almost a hobby grade truck if you get the kit and put your own electronics in. I picked these up for about $30 each. I've got the B1 and the B24. When they came, the boxes were damaged already, but I opened them up. Everything inside looks okay. I'm going to give you a closer look at the parts that come with these, and a couple of differences I noted between the two kits that I ended up getting. From the B1 laid out, and just the body work from the B24. Right now, the first thing you'll notice, they're 1/16 scale bodies. They're not really big, but look at the detail on these things. Alright, you've got nice. The hood's open and close on this. It's got a full interior. The bed. Now, the B24, it's a little bigger bed, but it's the cab over. This is designed where the cab will tilt to access your battery and electronics. Again, the B24 has the separate roof panel. The lights are already painted on there. Lights are painted on the front of the cab. And also, the kit included some LEDs you can use to wire up the headlights in the kit. So there's some side panels that attach that are the same color as the body if you get the green one, but if you get the blue body, they're white stripes. You've got, first off, you start off with a set of steel frame rails. They're relatively sturdy for a truck this size. They're going to be okay. They should hold up all right, I think. You get cross members, your gearbox cross member, and in the rear, your rear cross member with the tail lights are already painted. It's got the pintle hitch, already there. I don't know how much I'd trust that being plastic for towing, but for small things, it'd probably be all right. You've got metal leaf springs all around. They're relatively soft, but they've got plastic helper springs that go with it. The axles, these axle housings are awful small. Look at these. They should. I don't know that these would handle a lot of torque, but then again, I don't think you're going to be putting a lot of torque through this. Hopefully, you've got plastic bushings on these axles, plastic gears. Now the pinion gear on the axle, again, a plastic gear. These drive shafts, look at the size of these drive shafts and these U-joints, real tiny. Again, they're not going to hold up to a lot of abuse, but I think they'll be okay for just, tooling around, having a little bit of fun. Again, your plastic steering knuckles. I don't know that you're going to find anything to replace these other than original parts. You might find something, but again, they should hold up for a little while for a build like this. You might be able to replace these bushings with some bearings if you measure them up. You probably can order bearings, probably like 50 cents a piece for the bearings, but I don't know how much that's going to help, or if it's even worth bothering. Now, these tires that it comes with, okay, real small tires. It looks like I don't know if it's a 4mm hex or 5mm hex. I have not measured them, but the tires that come with the kit, real soft, real pliable. I think they'll work really well, but you will have to glue them to the rims, and you may want to find some kind of foams to support them better. Now, the kit version does come with a real micro servo instead of that friction motor that comes with the ready-to-run toy grade. So that's pretty nice. I don't know that we don't know that it's very strong or if it's a good one or not, but it should hold up for a while and easy to replace if it doesn't. The gearboxes. Notice the real small, tiny motor here. The gearbox is already assembled with the B1 here. Your front and rear output shafts. Again, real tiny gearboxes. I think these drive shafts are pressed on. But I noticed with my B24 came a little differently. Okay, the gearbox didn't have the motor installed, and it actually came with, it looks like a bigger motor. Okay, once I got that put in there, I mean so you do have room to put a bigger motor in the B1 if you do. I think that's maybe a 180 size versus the 130 size that came in the B1. I don't know if this is just an earlier version, and that's why the difference, but either way, I'm happy to have the larger motor in this one, and I may replace this one later on if I'm not happy with the performance. I went ahead and purchased a couple of small 10 amp ESCs for the build. These, you can pick these up for anywhere from $5 to $10. They're real cheap, simple to use. These, anywhere from 4.8 to 8.4 volts. So you can go ahead and use a 2S LiPo. You can get a small one that'll fit under the hood, in the battery tray here, the electronics tray underneath. So same thing with the B24 and the small receiver. So the electronic package shouldn't run you much to get much, but also be small enough to fit in here anywhere, hide them pretty good. I'm looking forward to getting these built and see what kind of performance I do get out of them, but until then, that's about it. It's, again, mostly a toy grade truck with some hobby grade possibilities. I bought them because they were cheap. The bodies are highly detailed and they just look cool. I'm going to end up probably putting them with my 1/14 scale semi, putting them on the trailer and then driving them around a little bit. That's it for now. Thanks for your time. Go ahead, like, subscribe. There'll be some more updates later on. Have a good day.